G'day guys and welcome back to Oaklands. Right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to start working on the drop-off. Been going over a couple of ideas, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to have this alignment conveyor feed into this for now. We might change this whole area up later on and probably move this around, but for now we're just going to set this up. So what I've done is I've got an alignment conveyor down here. I've got a couple of normal conveyors, and we're just going to move them over so these will be already lined up, and I just want to put them probably around there somewhere, roughly in the middle of this, because we can build over top of all of this. Place one there and grab this one over here, make sure that's even like that. So essentially we're going to come through this way and park over top of this. So I've also got the garage door, move that down here. We want to try and get that good as possible. I think that looks pretty good. Right, so we've got a doorway, and this is going to be the entrance to our drop-off point, which is going to be right here. I may have to make this a little bit shorter. Now I thought about making this, we just drive straight in and then hit one of these and our truck disappears and whatnot, but I'm not sure if I want to do that. Maybe I want to just have it come up to a stopping point, but I also want this to be able to have access to drive straight through. I also want the control panel for all of these to be over this area here, and maybe I'll just have it so I just stand on something and it respawns the vehicle. So I want to get some blueprints out and start putting all this together. Okay guys, so what I've done is I've driven my truck up and put it as even as possible on the sides of the conveyor. Okay, so I've just made the blueprint as long as the conveyor. Do the same for this side. Move it over, rotate it around, just like that. And we'll just lock that in. And we can also just slide this down and then just modify this. Lock that in, we'll drag it over, again, rotate it. Okay, it's just like that. I think I'll make this ramp out of sandstone, maybe. Okay, so we also need to make some ramps. Get down this end too. And let's just try that. That's alright. Probably a bit steep at this end, but it clears the track just. You know what, I think that might be okay. So now all we want to do is make some guiders, and they're going to be slightly angled. Yeah, feels good. Okay, and we'll be able to place one of them there, slide that over. Should be able to rotate that like that, and then we can move that down to this end, upscale it a wee bit, 5.5. On the E, we can move this over and rotate it again, like that. Okay, so now we just need to fill those in. That's our guides, and then we can make a wall in between, so when we unload our truck, everything spills into the middle and not off to the side. Okay, so I might use some wood to fill this in. Got this beautiful deadwood here, got a nice colour. Perfect. And now we'll make the wall, and I think we're just going to go with another wedge and put a wedge up on top. And then I think also I might decorate the sides of this. I want to stretch this right down as far as we can, resize it. Probably don't even need to go that high, go 3.5. Let's move it in, right on that edge, up like that, because we've still got to get out of our truck. I suppose we can just jump out the front window. And then if we just move that across, rotate it around, same thing, E. Okay, and we're just going to fill that in. Okay, that's one. Okay, we look pretty good. I know what you guys are probably thinking. SC, why did you put a wall over here? Now the stone won't be able to get to there. But it will, because this is an alignment conveyor, so it'll just disappear and reappear over here. In theory. Now there's only one way to test that, and that's to actually get a bunch of stuff and load up a truck, I guess. And look, we just happen to have some right here. Now the aligner should automatically align us, and it is too narrow. Okay, so I thought this might happen. Move it out a wee bit, and we'll do that with the other side as well. Okay, and we'll have to do it with this end too. So now we should be able to drive up there. Okay, try that again. Yep. Yeah, that's perfect, that's perfect. Guess we could probably just stop right here. Jump out. We will reset our truck. If this all works. Okay, it seems to be all working. Okay, we've got other bits coming down the end, all the oars. Oh, they're just falling off. That is working perfectly. Remember guys, leave a like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.